I'm Miss Shine Light 7 Tarot. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up so you don't miss the next time I go live or upload. And it also helps the algorithm of the YouTube by hitting the thumbs up as well. So hey, season's greetings, you guys. I got your message number 18. Let's get started, you guys. This could be a premonition or a prediction, so take it as it resonates to you. So let's see. I was bringing, you know what? Where is? Oh. So hey, you guys. Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Sunshine. How you doing? Hope your Sunday is a fun day for you today. Hopefully it's relaxing. Getting yourself together for the week. That's what I've been doing. As well as keeping up with these messages, right? Confidence. He sent his word and healed them. Psalms 107 and 20. This might be a variety of things in this message as well. And things you could use as an excuse on your judgment day. Something you might use on your judgment day. Now, judgment doesn't have to be that actual day. It could be something that you need to repent about. Something, because see, the 3 days and then he rose again, right? After the death. Now, you might have to take some time off for mental health issues. Because he sent his word and healed them. Psalms 107 and 20. This is number 8, which is an infinite cycle. It's also a shared resource and a misprint of business or an inheritance or secret. The High Priestess is here as well. Ruin is here as well. This is the Ten of Swords. And this is the ruin. Something is ruined. The High Priestess, this is of all knowing. Okay? Without disappointment. With expectations. Expansion is here as well. He sent his word and healed them. He sent his word and healed them. So the judgment day, he sent his word. So the judgment day is healing. Okay, so on this day, what things you could use as an excuse on your judgment day? Words. You know? Words. And your words might mean nothing, but words. Sexual boundaries. I am not into the idea of experimenting with positions, preferences, or styles. And that could be in any sexual endeavor. Man, woman, woman, man, two women, two men. You name it. Right? Energy, okay? Because that's what it talks about, a sexual boundary. So you might not be into it. Somebody wants you to be into it, okay? In this message, okay? A shared resources in this energy. This is also a truce. Somebody's truce is here too. Swords is running strong. So this could be Aquarius, Libra, and a Gemini. Okay, High Priestess, you're here as well as the nurturing energy. You are here, but you're also here as the High Priestess as well. The Hermit is here on decisions. They can't make the decision at this present moment in this dream. They can't make a decision, okay? We have the High Priestess of things that people spend too much time thinking about. You, Empress, because you came here. This is what someone is doing, spending too much time thinking about you. Oh, things a waiter shouldn't do. Be rude, right? So now we're talking about things we spend too much time, right? Things you shouldn't spend too much time thinking about, and that could be a person, a place, or a thing. Things a waiter shouldn't do. Be rude, right? But or it goes both ways, in that instant. If the customer is rude, you get what you get. Especially people that's handling your food, be careful. Somebody might be real rude to a person, and be careful eating that food, okay? You know what I mean? Like, and who's making the food? Pray over your food, okay? Things you shouldn't make fun of, okay? So something they might make fun of, you might make fun of somebody that's making your food, is what they saying now. But not necessarily, okay? Not necessarily, because it's somebody you got a business deal with, a shared resource in, gave me a multiple two things, something where you got an inheritance in. So don't be laughing with these people that you got some kind of judgment day that got to come between you and them. Is what it said. Because it's secrets in between. Okay, just because there's a misprint. Okay, it says this. I want to make sure I show you. So you ain't just I'm telling you just because I want to. There it is. Okay, and this is also, he sent his word. This is divine. He sent his word. Okay, and healed them. This is a trigger of emotions here as well. A trigger of emotions. In place, in things, objects, TV shows, movies, actively shifts your emotional state. Relax, detach, and center for focus. This is also dates and pictures, songs and scents, the news and people's situation, foods, and stories that's been told. All can be triggering things. Limit your exposure to those types of things with the Hermit. Limit your exposure to those types of things. Now you see he's sitting on the train. You're exposed to all types of things. People, this man's smoking. You could be encountering all types of things under this Hermit energy, where you're supposed to be, knowing where the path to go is, but choose to still ride and do the things you've been doing. Okay, no matter what that ride may be or entail. Okay, because you know the lighted path and which way to go. Because you have the lantern in the Hermit and the Rider-Waite Smith. You know you have the lantern in your hand, which tells me you have the light. You know the lighted path. But instead of you lighting the path and which way to go, you choose to light your device here, which is that cigarette. You choose to light that instead. And that could mean any device. I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a great day. So let's see. High Priestess. Hermit shows up twice. This comes in a reverse, but this is in a witchcraft though. See the person sitting there supposedly being able to, go toward the path in which they say, nah, I'm a ground right here. And this supposed to be somebody that's a vagabond, somebody that's like experiencing life as it comes, like as a drifter, or drifting through life. Okay, but this is also somebody crafting up witchcraft here too, because two people don't have the hat, but one person with their back to you does have the hat. And it's like I said, there is a person in this endeavor that is got some type of trickery going on here with the truce here, with the ruin here, because they ruined some things here is what it says. It could be family members, friends, co-workers, colleagues. It could be a lover or a friend, okay? Or a lover and a friend. And this is where they've proven that they're worthy of the karma that's coming toward them. This is where it's proven. In this dream is where it's proven the karma that they will receive here. That they are worthy of this karma. Okay, now we're just going with the worthiness of it so far, because with this here it says the hermit twice. It says this came in reverse, this came upright, so which tells me that they know in hindsight, you know, things they spend too much time thinking on, because this is what this hermit's thinking too much and too long in too many situations. He's thinking too long to the point it's ruining a situation or a circumstance. Okay, in a situation or a circumstance with the truth. Okay, and it's ruining it with the high priestess. I mean, with the empress. That could be the divine feminine and this energy as well. That is the divine feminine. Okay, because the high priestess is already here, which is your all-knowing. Okay, and then you got somebody's all-knowing of the Three of Pentacles here with a truce. That's a contract, a commitment, or such. But this is triggering you here. This is groping a woman on the subway, but we already know that you was doing things like that on the subway. Okay? We already knew you was doing things like that on the subway, because I told you was doing things to your own device. When you light the cigarette, that's a vice. Smoking, that's a kind of a vice. Alcohol, sex, shopping, all a vice. They call it an escape. Even if you're smoking a cigarette because you like the way it make you feel. This is also getting groped on the train. This is getting assaulted on the train. Things you shouldn't do to a waiter, or a waiter shouldn't, things a waiter shouldn't do to you, assault you, or you insult them, that kind of thing. There's things you shouldn't make fun of. Somebody being assaulted on the train, you don't make fun of that kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, this is a fool making a foolish leap here. A foolish thing, a foolish turn, a foolish endeavor. But you take your dog with you too. Somebody might travel with their dog. But this is also sorrow. They're sorry about the things they've done and gone through. Everything they wanted to do is going down the drain now. Everything they wanted. It made it bloody to a bloody situation. They blew it. It could even be the crime that they caused. Somebody could be found in a tub. A bloody place. Somebody even comes to slicing themselves with a razor here. With the razor on the side of the tub there. Yeah, somebody might even harm themselves by cutting. Or somebody might be a cutter. But it doesn't even give me that. It's giving me OD. It tells me of some type of drug induced, because it was cruelty. And then the feet. Okay, and then this is the valor, the victory in it. And then the power of the streets. So you got it from the streets, is what they said. Okay, so this is something that you obtained in a gamble. Somebody could be also mob ties with these cards here. You could be mob tied. You could be gang related. You could be the loan shark. Okay. You could be a lender, a borrower. A lender to a borrower. Somebody might ask you to borrow something here with a defeat, because they don't have no intentions on giving it back. Okay. This is sexual relationships with men and boys, gay, straight, and trade boys. So this might be somebody's fantasy, something that they might be interested in doing. What is this under here, though? Why is this here? Someone they knew, student, body, or court. Okay, somebody's got a... Somebody keeps forgetting to take their pill. and you forget to take this pill, you might need the plan B pill. But it's also telling me you gotta you're taking a risk here with this pill. This is a person with deflated ego. Okay, under the Three of Pentacles. This is the confession of what they think is funny, but it ain't. Things that will never happen. Okay, because they ain't gonna do it. They think the shit is funny. Whatever this is, this truth, this cruelty, this defeat, this, not be able to make decisions. Something about that's triggering you. Okay, this is the bomb threat. Okay, this is your threat. Okay, without a trace. Oh, so they leave without a trace here. Okay, but they do leave footprints somewhere. Body. I told you here, where this tub here. Where did it go? Hold on. Yeah, with this tub, there is some kind of case. There is some type of something here, but they tells me there is evidence left, and there is blood here. So there is something left. This is spy versus spy in that energy as well. This is a confession. Somebody confesses that they know something, seen something, or heard something about a situation or a circumstance. But it also is a hard pill to swallow to know the details. Something about a breast implant, breast augmentation clinic. This is gonna be a speed bump, okay? Somebody might rush into this situation with getting a breast augmentation and get something that you wasn't. Make me nice, make me pretty. That makeover show. You ever seen that makeover extreme? Okay, so you thinking you're gonna go in here, pay his credit card as an authorized. So somebody's credit card fraud to get some kind of breast augmentation. So okay, so this is a speed bump here. You quickly got into this, and you could quickly get into a whole big mess here. This is also it's getting worse here. Yep, it's getting worse. Feeling very strong. This is the amazing grace here, period. This is Sudoku here. This is also a couple of hours here when things get worse. So you could have had this augmentation, but things quickly go with the speed bump here. This tells me it goes worse quick. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was once lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. But you see too late, okay? When you did this augmentation, you told me it was a speed in here. Deserves the best, okay? You thought you was going to get the best treatment, but when you pay the way you pay, something goes wrong. And see, when you don't use your own credit card, you can run into a problem here under moments. And make sure you got enough money, because it may cost more. Okay, because this is some moments that you deserve to love yourself before you got into this disaster. I don't know who this is, but this is some cruelty though. And somebody's not there for you, because I got the king, the 10, the jack, the 4, the 9, the 6, the king. The king of clubs tells me about the king of the relationship. That's about the relationship. That's about the passion of it. The 10 of clubs tells me that that's the burden of it. The Joker, it could be wild here in its energy as well. The 4 tells me about the union of the relationship. It tells me the stability, that there is maybe a man and a woman, or two women, or two men in this relationship, but it is encountering a third party. 9 comes in, and that they're smooth and smug about it, because right beneath that is the 8. Either somebody walked away from the situation or circumstance, because this says fearless, and I'm going by the Sudoku chart right here. So we started at 9, and then 8 would tell us the infinite cycle, but 8 came in under. 8 came in here on the shared resources. So I'm just going by what I see, y'all. And then they said 6. 6 would tell me the victory, but the victory came here on the table. But then it also tells me that's also breadcrumbing, or putting you on the pedestal to a later date. Okay, but then in the top we got 2 aces, right? That's telling me either. All right, so the wands, ace of wands, will tell me the passion of the situation is a lot, and then the ace of diamonds will tell me the communication is a lot. But with the 6 here, with the 6 of hearts, which tells me the 6 of cups, that tells me that that's the pedestal part, right? And then the king of hearts, that tells me he's emotional and with nothing else. That's he's emotional, but with nothing to go with it. Like he wants the valor of it. He wants the control of it. He wants the power of it. Okay, the energy, very powerful. So then, so you was real strong here. You in your masculine energy here too. You're in the masculine energy. Sex. And this man could be with another man and not unbeknownst to you. There's a lot of DL energy going around as well. Men wanting to be women and they are in that feminine energy, wanting to dress like women, wanting to wear makeup like women, wanting to have their nails and toes and polished with design like women. You know, the masculine men, the alpha men. We have more beta men around in this energy. The elderly person wishes to see their family, a brother or sister. So somebody in your family might wish to see some of their close family members around this season or this holiday. Tries to cool off, but this is a de-escalated situation or a fit of rage and kills the victim here. And I told you it came in with the tub. Getting even. I told you some mob ties was here. I knew that because I saw this card here. This tells me where the defeat comes. Mob ties, change. My way. What is that? Recording, avoid it, hustle and flow, and talk bad about you. All right, so this is where they talk bad about you here. Mad, well, on these mob ties. I'm going to release my bipolar issues now. So they're going and release something. Like, so the horse tranquilizers is where they're getting under the vice. Unexpected visitors here, too. Under the defeat. So somebody might come to unalive somebody here in this energy as well. This is threatening to file a defamation lawsuit, false claims and bribery, harmful narratives more often than encountering digital hate reports. So somebody's definitely doing that kind of thing as well. Trust wears thin already. Seeing the high profile, mistake, bad behavior, and sometimes the serious consequences here. So when somebody might mistake like bad behavior, and y'all might, I don't really know, but y'all might be, either, not correcting it or addressing it, or you letting it slide here. But it's telling you like there's some serious, strong consequences for somebody's actions here as well. And that could be going back to where the shared resources was under the inheritance, under the shared, under the secrets, and under the business misprints. So somebody better get their I's and cross their T's. If you got some paperwork, law papers, because once they send it back for review, and you involved, I would hate for you to lose your retirement all because you was being, unethical or taking bribes. Okay, so now get your integrity together and find your morals, because a lot of immorality comes through sexual intentions, but it doesn't necessarily happen that way. Immorality, but you could get it from being that what they call defamation of character, posing as a person and you knew you wasn't that person, taking credit or assigning yourself to something when you knew you shouldn't have. Okay, under your words claim to be used against you. So your words that you said you was this or that, now they're gonna come back and bite you in the ass because these was those clouded judgments where you thought you had the upper hand. Then now all the barrels of things is gonna start rolling in. Remember, like when the bull and he got the little thing and he waves it for the bull to come, and then he runs and gets in one of these barrels so he can protect himself. And the only thing the bull do is bust the barrel all to pieces. Well, they say you won't have to check the mail because somebody gonna sue you here. You're gonna be getting some papers in the mail about being sued here. Definitely if you don't get your shit right here. Because it says someone they knew. This is a student body. This is a court or court side. Okay? Or a court arena. Okay? You tell me. Something about your name here, though. You was a slave to this, though, because they said this is a surname, family name, generational or generation to generation. So what was supposed to have been left for that person's generation, you did something and now you got it for yourself, okay? Which is gonna cause you some death. Because Lundy came out here, Lundy Law. So Lundy Law came out here under Panasonic and under personal injury law. So you took this upon yourself to personally injure somebody in this inheritance or business print, misprint, or shared resources under the infinite energy. 40, and I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Somebody still making some decision on what they want to do with their life. That's fine. You could be 50 and still don't know what you want to do. Relationship, anarchy, monogamish, cheat. What does that say? Cheating, open relationships, swinging, and kitchen polyamory. Monogamy ish. You ain't really monogamous. You monogamy ish. What's that, Ariel? How you doing today? Where you from? Welcome to my broadcast. Are you here to steal my boxes? If you are, I'm going to have to let you go because if it's your first time, I'm going to say you have to let you go, baby girl. Sorry, you guys. Pause in 1 second. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Thank you for joining me, okay? Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Trust wears thin here. Sexual intimacy. This is sexual attacks. This is intercourse, sexual talk, kissing and fondling. Entanglements, cohabitating, finances, routines, and chores and legal commitments to situations and circumstances. Okay, that's what they're talking about, and it comes right out. Finding a missing teen, unalived, condolences to the family. And this could be a college student that didn't come home for Christmas or Thanksgiving. She was on her way, but never made it home. I don't even know if she made the news, but I've been seeing her for the last 3 nights. And I don't know if she's on I-20, but we spoke about her yesterday, but then she came back last night. I don't know if she came from the airport. I don't know if she got in the wrong Uber. I don't know what happened, but her family needs to look into that. I don't know if she was coming from school. God's got a blessing. Norman Hutchinson. That's the song, y'all. People who can communicate think everything is an argument. So people who can't communicate in this energy will think everything is an argument under the barrels, okay? They'll think you're arguing with them. I told you, when a guilty person is questioned or, put under scrutiny, they're going to be like, ah, 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 ah. But it says, kissing is here as well. And this could be somebody's boyfriend that unalives this student here because they were generally miserable. Misery is here, loves company here. Okay? And if you have any kind of light or shine in you, or she left her boyfriend and went to college, he's definitely not happy. They don't say what they feel. Yep, that's why. Because these is also he might have sent her notes and told her how he was feeling, but this was the loophole to change. Okay? This is also returning the sender with the witchcraft here. Because somebody is sending craft. Not invited, don't go. Not told, don't ask. Late invites, decline. You were never part of the plan. You suddenly become a convenience. Oh, hi, Marianne. I'm having a party on Christmas Eve, Sunday. Would you be able to come? Right? Let me know, right? So that means you didn't get a clear answer on when it was. Or not that it was going to be Christmas Eve, but around Christmas it's going to be. But they didn't give you a date or a time, right? So they call you the day of the party. Hey, Marianne, how are you? This is Julie. I was just calling to ask if you could had any ice at your home, or could you bring us some ice? We are having a party and we ran out of ice, and we wanted to finish up our desserts. Could you bring us some ice? Well, I'm home. I only have like a little ice tray of ice, and it's kind of late for me to get ready and come, and I'm in my PJs. So, yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to come. Okay, so yeah, have a great day. Bye. You know what I mean? And you're going to go. You know what I mean? You're not going to entertain that because you're suddenly now the convenience. No, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? We're not doing that, Carlos. And that's where they're talking about being cruel because she didn't really want you to come in the first place. So just know the company that you keep, the bad company, the good company, or in between company. Okay? Because a lot of people are not for your highest good. They are not for you. Like, because they say, I'm generally miserable. Okay? Under the fool. Because he's here unprepared. He don't know what the hell wait. When he hit the ground, he might go splat. Who's to say? Okay? Because it's untelling what it's going to be like when he hit the ground. Who's to say there's a safety net down there when he get there? What they lose, the sectors in this energy, which is the worldly things, right? Cellular spirits, secular. I'm a country person, so I can't pronounce the U's and the all L's, the U L's together good. But the seculars, um, and the satanics, right? The secular is the things of the world, right? And then the demonic energy of this satanic energy is of Satan, right? So that would be, the verses of each other, right? The loopholes, of why somebody with a shared resources with you, knowing that you both went into business together, would sabotage the relationship, the financial business, through misprint or business defile is what they calling it. Shit, defile. Shh. You done defiled the whole damn almost company. You've been thinking. That's why you've been thinking so hard with the hermit twice. That's aromatherapy. Ain't smelling good. Somebody gonna write about it with the journal, and then look to the stars, and then this is a plan of vacation. So this is traveling. So it is a cup of running over. But let me see. What's the smell here? 3. That's the commitment, the contract. That's the third party. That's what it smell like. Third 3 of swords, heartbreak. So that's what its aroma is, a heartbreak. Now the journal. Journal. Tell me about the journal. What's the writing about? What we writing about? We're writing about that. We're writing about the how 9 of Wands, how wounded we are, how hard it's been, and this passion, and yeah, and then with this, how hard is this lover's been for you. Oh, that's looking to the stars, okay. And then the more concerns they have about the situation under looking to the stars of the world, right? Got you, under the universe, right? And then what's the plan of action? What's the plan in the vacation? What's the plan of action? They said moving on, but what's the plan of action? Plan of action. Plan of action on the vacation. Holiday. Yes, okay. Here, holiday. Plan of action. Plan of action. What's the plan of action of this situation or circumstance where there is still concern? Okay, that's what they're talking about here. The union. They're talking about the union. Take flight, take travel from this union. Okay, this is not the union for you. This union is. There's more options. There's a star of things you can go to. Let's see. I'm gonna clarify the 3 of Swords. Clarify 3 of Swords. Clarify the 3 of Swords. Clarify the 3 of Swords is an avoidance and a stalemate under this 3 of Swords. Okay. Clarify the Lovers and the 9 of Wands. That's the woundedness. Yeah. And that's also about the ego, the vanity, and the pride of the self, person, place, or thing. This is their unauthentic. This is them wearing the mask here. All right, the World and the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, something flipped. So they want me to take 2. So it'll be the transformation of Pluto. Pluto will be your sexual death, the underworld, the obsession, the rejuvenation, and the subconscious. Right. And then the rejection of a situation and the fragment of the relationship, being fragmented. See, the more you deal with people unwedded, and I'm going to go there today, I have to go here. When you deal with people unwedded, the more your body becomes more demonic. Like, the more, because see, these relationships you have with people and sexual encounters, every time you sleep with a different person, you take a little piece of that person with you each time. So now you're up to 20, now you're up to 100 people you've been with. So now you got 100 different fragmented pieces of other people in your energy that is making you part of the demonic spirit. You're taking parts of their demonic spirit along with you. And that's why they call them soul ties. And that means being with people unwedded. Okay? Unwedded. Unequally yoked. Unwedded. Hey, thank you for that core. Masculine energy definitely is not committed to the situation. Unrequited love, and that's bouncing from person to person to person to person, bringing that person's energy to you, and you bringing that person, and keeping fighting and strife and demonic energy and demon time going constantly, where you can't even get no peace or rest or nothing. Then when you get peace, you'll be more satisfied. I told you that. It ain't about being sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's about wanting peace in life. Okay, so we got release and surrender and the purge. So you're going to have to purge these demonic energies in this dream. Okay, and this is also following your north node in this energy as well. And following your purpose. All right, so let's see what's spinning under these energies of the stalemate. Let's see what's spinning under the stalemate of avoidance. What they want you to avoid here. They want you to avoid the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. No, Nine of Wands tells you he's wounded. But we already knew he was wounded. It came in already. It told us that the Two of Swords under the truce is already here, what's spinning. They told us, they clarified it from the very beginning. And then they told us the Two of Coins, of juggling decisions, of purpose, of purging, and a fragment loss of love and rejection in this energy as well, under these shared resources. And that's somebody taking money from you that they knew wasn't theirs, okay? And trying to be the star of the show or a star of the situation, but that's going to send them in a resting and retreatment type of energy, okay? Because they played the magician with tricks. And silly rabbit, those tricks are going to be for kids, okay? And it could be a woman, man, man, woman. I told you, men are being more in their feminine energies. They're getting double cheeked up. BBLs now, okay? Double cheeked up, okay? So this emotion, so they ain't got really emotions for women like they should. They'll charge in with the truth about a situation, but they might not give you the full truth. The Ace of Swords is here, said the truth could be here, but the Hermit now is here 3 times. One time he was sitting by the tree upside down. The last time he was sitting, how was he sitting up the last time? And then he told me it was his ego, but we already knew when the ego came in. This is them inflated ego. Somebody could be taking steroids, okay, and over accessing. I remember that guy that was on the bailiff. He had, unalived his wife from taking roids, okay, saying that she wouldn't have sexual encounters with him because he probably was acting aggressive, and somebody could be acting very aggressive in your energy as well, making you feel threatened by them, and their behaviors could be threatening, making you feel threatened here. Something about the B, they've been really, really, you just demonstrate extraordinary efficiency. The extrovert is here, but extrovert is in reverse. This is also the fates and detours because of the wheel here, because of the world as it turns, because of the judgment here. The extrovert is here, but it came in reverse. Pure came in. Sensitive time. Okay, this is a sensitive topic or time. This is going to be some kind of thing that might be hard, might be soft, but rigor came in. And rigor mortis. I told you the tub was full of blood with this thing, rigor mortis. Okay, be careful. But every time I hear say rigor mortis, I say Rick and Morty too. So it could be something funny, like they playing like a death, or it could be, you know what I mean, like playing with their death. Okay, right. Gotcha. Playing with their death. Okay, playing with their death. Stop playing with your death then. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. Yeah, this is the veil. This is open. Open and, ooh, that came to the side like that. So that's, the veil is half open then. If it ain't all the way come, that's the future. So that's the veil that's still trying to come to fruition. It ain't, it's still a little foggy. The focus ain't coming. You're going to have to see this purpose through, and it might have to change the narrative along the way, but you're going to have to get honed in on the focus. Yeah, these are the things you're going to have to put the rest on the de la mortis. If that's the day, lady, that's a remembrance of a situation, but it's accepting the equality of a situation or circumstance. Okay, that's the legacy of this situation that I put into a rest. Okay, the death of it. Now, so the rebirth could come of a new renewal that's going to be better, and accept that, okay, things didn't work out here. And things, you know what I mean, challenged me in a way in which, wait, hold on, y'all. One second, one second, one second. One second, one second. One second, one second, one second. Because this person purposely pushes you in harm's way, right? With the lady denim, you got to accept that this person is, with vanity, with pride, and with ego. Those things cause jealousy, envy, and betray a person's in you, their character in you. You know, you might have trust in them, but they got evil against you. You know what I mean? So they gonna do things spitefully is what I'm getting to. Yeah, that's the entanglement. But entanglements told me straight out in the energy it was gonna come in as an entanglement. Entanglements, what it tell me about an entanglement? What it tell me about an entanglement? Entanglements. I said abducted. Stops an abduction with jiu-jitsu. So somebody might perform some kind of jiu-jitsu on somebody that's trying to take a child or something. You stop it though. This is some deception. Help is needed, not judgment. So don't judge this person harshly. Okay. Welfare check of a person. Check on when a cop can smell the body. This is true crimes. I told you somebody is an unalive. So when a cop can smell the body. This is finesse. A finester only. This is a club. This is paperwork. This is a hustler or a party or escape. Okay. Student caught on cam. Unalive and a person. The Lady de la Mortes doesn't want to be seen with you in public. They hide in you because there's somebody else on an entanglement, on a commitment, community and web weavering. He or she is reluctant to compromise. That's the commitment they can't do. Okay? God's voice, calm. He'll give you strength. Comfort. He'll heal. Convicts. He gives. Encourages. He instills hope. Clarifies or clarities. Forgiveness. Leads. And induces peace. So that when you feel like you I don't know if I'm saying it right, lead or led, when you're led by the Spirit, right? It induces peace. And I told you, instead of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're going to need to be led in peace. Induce the peace that you need, okay? The reassurance is kind, and is patience, is gentle, right? That's in God's voice. Okay, intelligence, logical, fear, lawmaker, judge, counselor, warrior, and strategist is here under the King of Swords. Now, King of Swords came rushing in with her on the horse. That's the King of Swords. That's the military reform, runs in an orderly fashion or civilized society, and should be developed or displays of quality. So they make sure that they display that they don't take no tolerance for this or that or the other. Something about violence erupts amid 3 days tax protest. So somebody is upset about taxes and the inflations and things like that. If something is going to happen, it'll probably be the worst case scenario. I think that's called catastrophizing. Catastrophizing. Catastrophe. Correct? It's a catastrophe. But they want me to give it with the ing on the end. Catastrophe. Catastrophe, and I don't know. Warning signs, and this is a lesson: anger, burnout, perfectionism, unachievements. long time of urgency. This is tension, disappointment, reduced energy, and increased errors. So this is where the deception may show up here as well. Let's get the animals, and then I'm going to say, I'm going to catch you guys later. I hope you haven't liked these Nightmare Before Christmas. I have gotten a lot of responses back from them, and I appreciate you guys tuning into them as well. They have been really entertaining, and yeah, I really enjoyed them. I really enjoyed doing them because they have come up with some profound messages in these messages as well. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. What you waiting for? This is a spawning time. This is a life cycle, okay, of never surrendering, because, you know, the life cycle of a salmon is once it goes down the stream and it spawns, and then it's the end of the death, and then it moves on to a rebirth. You know, it becomes part of seafood or whatever. Other things enjoy it once its spawning time is over. Salmon. What is that called? Salmon season? Camels. Preserve until you reach your goal. So when somebody is purposely putting you in harm's way with the camel here, they preserve their reserves to make you either look bad, right? To make you look crazy. Because there was warning signs here about anger, perfectionism. They want you to do it this way. Urgencies to do it right away. You know, unachievements, not giving you credit where credit is due. You know, the burnout, overworking yourself, or not giving yourself enough credit or time. Okay, reduced energy. You know, and whatever it is, may it be the person, the place, or the thing, or the subject, or the matter in hand. Okay, or the issue. Okay. This is the mouse energy. Pay attention to the details, because it might be small, intricate things that you might be missing. And it might be quick, fast, like a mouse. I told you. It might be swift. And it might be quick. Okay? And this person might be quick wit, too. Like with wisdom and knowledge. And they might be putting one over you and might talk with big words or intelligence or something like that. Or try to act like more professional than they are. But it's also letting you know that there is a lesson in this energy of something that's going to be a catastrophe. Because the hermit is here 3 times. And yeah, and this is somebody with the puffer fist. This is them getting puffy mad, puffy about the situation or circumstance. You could also have highs from a situation or circumstance, but this is also you expressing your emotions. But this is also some anger from that warning sign and lesson. This is what that is. So make sure you know that. Alright, you guys. Now I'm going to get some more over here. And then... Alright, so tell me what this salmon, this is never surrendering about. What they ain't surrendering? They surrendering this love. 3 of Swords here. That's 3 of Swords already came in. And here he is now, looking like where he got to chain his heart around his neck with stick pins through it. Yeah, well, the wheel is here. And 3 of Cups. They suction to something else that turns around in this gamble of life. As the wheel goes up and down, they suction to something else with the octopus here. Yeah, situation, they just happy together, I guess. Or you go back to this person. Yeah, they entangled. These are the nightmares. They can't sleep. They can't rest. All these entanglements they got into or in. And I told you, all these different fragmented pieces with fragmented here. You got all these different pieces and places of other people roaming around into your spirit, your subconscious energy. And it can't let you rest. All these different cats calling your name all through the night. Look at all these different women calling them their spirits that they done been with different other people, pining for this person's time at night and in the night while you trying to sleep. That's a person that can't, control themselves. This is a person that's like a prey with the leopard. Okay, a leopard never changes its spots. That's quick to spring into action. You were so quick to get into these entanglements with these different cats. As this world turned, okay, having, celebrations and suctioning yourself to a place where you didn't belong. And then when the death of it came, you were getting mad about the situation, but you wanted to play the leapfrog. Okay, you always bounce back from a setback, even if it set you back a couple 100,000, a couple 200, couple thousand. You know what I mean? You got to learn a lesson in the test. Okay, not keep repeating the lesson under the infinite 8. Listen, you guys, if you are struggling Okay, struggling, because that's what it talks about, struggling with a person that's wearing a mask in this relationship. Okay, under deception. Under deception. Know that true love in the new beginning, under healing, under once you get clarity and once you get transformed and once you can take that bag that you walking around with somebody else's stuff in your hand, true love and romance comes in, because then you're going to respect yourself. I told you the peace is the problem, not the being tired and being sick and tired. That's not the problem. You could be tired of being sick and tired because that's what we do. Tired of being sick and tired. But when you want peace, to induce peace, that's when you hear God's voice. True love is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. But after this wheel of fortune goes around, because after you always bounce back from after a setback, this is when the true love comes in. Okay, under the wheel. That was after these entanglements you went in. But true love is obtainable here. Okay? It's stirring. Somebody was stirring some witchcraft that kept true love out of your energy, but true love, it's in your energy. You had a vampire in your energy, and they was there only to suck your blood, or suck your energy, or suck your time, or waste your time, or be a nuisance, or somebody that was a challenge and really never had your best interest at heart. Okay, This is the hermit energy of the lamp. This is them knowing that they was wasting your time. Okay, under the remembrance. Yeah, I remember when I wasted your goddamn time. Yeah, I remember when you used to smile. Now I know you got a grimace on your face, and I know I just made you feel like a miserable soul. I know I wrecked your life here under the lamp, because that hermit wouldn't move. He wouldn't move 3 different times. He knew the lighted path to come to you. He knew what it took to take and be with you. He knew what it took the relationship to be and build and grow. But if they never invited you, don't go. If they never told you what they wanted, don't ask. And then if they never, if it was a late incline, like, oh, I'm gonna marry you now after y'all about to break up. Oh, I want to marry you now. It's too fucking late, okay? Because you never was a part of the plan. You was just a part until you didn't want, till you didn't agree anymore, basically. Because that's where the deception came in. That's where the catastrophe came in. And then the dawn of a new day. This is where you write the narrative again. Because the hour just before dawn is, right, the light after the darkness. That's just, the dawn is the dawn. The darkness is the hour just before dawn. That's where darkness is. That's the darkest hour, right? But this dawn of a new day, this is meaning you can write this narrative all over again. You could be the narrator of your own narrative of true love this time. Okay? Look at that girl, Sarah Taylor Swift, right? It's another love story, right? So we ain't trying to keep going through these love stories, because with this skeleton of these deaths and illuminating these deaths, that only tells me they repeat in cycles, and that we're looking into them again. Okay, under like the screws, past, present, and future. We looking through them, and now we want to be able to go toward our riches, our wealths, our healths, and our prosperities, right? But these flowers, these deaths are these skulls of flowers. This is where we put the flowers on those deaths, right? And create it through the ashes. This is where we create through what we lost. But we got to be able to bloom again, even in a death. How's that sound to you? Hard and challenging, because we was tired and wrapped up. And this is where the change come, when the mummy come in, right? We had to unwrap all of those bandages of our heart and our scars, trying to heal those old wounds, right? But once they heal, that changes us. Okay? Even though in the Egyptians, they stay mummified. They've been mummified for years. And that was what preserved them and preserved their, body and bones and flesh. But it doesn't say it doesn't decay the body. It takes it at a slower a slower rate, right? But it does preserve it by wrapping the body. And if you notice, when a woman has a baby, if she wraps her belly, her stomach will retract back to its flatness. There's the underworld, though. There is a lot here where all things pause and begin again. So where something stops, it will come again. But when it's fruition, when it's fruitful, when it's at its peak, and when it's ready to birth, right? But the werewolf is still in his wildest instincts here. With the werewolf is still of exploring people, places, and things. The umbrellas. Let's see what's under these umbrellas here. This is the clouds of umbrellas. This is a cloud of judgment. You don't see these things. You don't know they're there. They're illusions to you. They want you to know here that there's time to move out of stagnation. It's time under this umbrella. It says that the consequences of the feast of plenty. Okay, you having too much of a good thing here. Okay, this is the treasures are hidden in the shadows. Okay, you don't even know that the shadows have treasures here. This is going to be a benefactor to you or them or you. Okay, I see those chinchillas. Somebody could be wearing chinchilla. Something about your grace and something about being generosity or too generous to a person, because this is karmic. Okay, this is also the right use of passages or power, but the power here is power, control, and that could be through witchcraft. Okay, telling you that if you don't listen to them, it's going to be this consequence or that consequence or such in this dream. It's curious stuff. Yeah, the first breath. This is a beginner's mind. And you're going to go with your beginner's mind because you're going to think like, okay, well, maybe I'll get harmed if I don't listen to this person. Yeah. But this is also witchcraft still. This is still somebody with witchcraft. This is man-made witchcraft, though. That's, you know what I mean? The Ten of Swords. That's the betrayal of the situation. That's the deception. Shit. Yeah. This is also a new beginning, but the moon mating, though. Okay? This is also a completion where this door closes. Alright? This is where this door closes. Okay? And you do have still got concerns here where this door closes, but it's still going to be a gestational period because it's still got to grow. Some type of something has to still grow for your purpose to come through on the gestational. Alright, you guys. Baskets is still weaving here under the web weaver here as well. Let me see, do I got anything else for you guys? The death, the eternal cycle begins here. So this is the death, and this is where the eternal cycle begins here. Be present here. And there's the distance of you and them. There's also the laws of attraction here and the twin flame to teach you the lesson or test or the testimony. This is also be honest with yourself here as well and having a heart-to-heart about conversations that are necessary. It is a safe for you to talk about your feelings here. Somebody might not want to hear your feelings, okay? Because they was, when we came in here, they was already overthinking some other things when they was the hermit 3 times. And it says playing negative scenarios in your head, and it's creating issues which weren't there in the first place. And love your shadow, where the treasures are hidden in the shadows. Love your shadows in this energy. As it says that accept the work with the flaws in yourself so that you can learn to accept others as they are. But listen now, listen, we can already get into a touchy subject about accepting other people's flaws. So like, that's where we come with that brokenness, and that's why we get into these relationships where we get codependencies, trying to, accept others as they are because we want them to accept our flaws as they are. But listen now, listen. That's a fine line, like love and hate. That's a fine line to be brushing up against between accepting others as they are. Because not how many people going to accept you as you are without you accepting their flaws. That's the reason why they do it. That's what they want me to let you know here. That's the reason why, because this is also different paths. Because they might not be on the same path, but they'll perpetrate to be on the same path as you with ego, vanity, and pride so that they can fit in, okay? You are not the same. You are not on the same page with the person you are that is on your mind here. The direction you want to move into are different. So they might be working more into their device, or they're more their advice, and you might be more working into your craft, into not craft like witchcraft, but your job, your financial, your family, your things like that. Where the other person is going in a different direction, which is not a gestational period of growth. Okay, versus, you know what I mean? They might be looking for codependency, which is here. And then you might have to set strong boundaries with this person, this place, or this thing under this dream. All right, you guys, if you are liking these types of messages, may you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Number 19 follows this message as well. We're counting them down, you guys. It's only 1 week. I guess we got till Sunday night. That is Christmas Eve night. So just 6 more nights, you guys. Stick in there. We just got a few more. And we'll be done with the Nightmare Before Christmas. I appreciate you stopping in and being a part of it. Season's greetings to you all. Again, in the description below, if you would like to get more clarity, 25 for 25 is in the description, as well as if you would like to donate to the channel. It is a season of giving. So if you're feeling so generous, you can slip me a little something in my donation box. Namaste, and now I must go. Bye, guys, and thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys all. Have a great night. Namaste.